Few names in modern history have sparked as much fascination, controversy, and debate as Donald J. Trump. To some, he's a symbol of ambition and bold leadership. To others, he represents division and disruption. But beyond the politics and headlines lies the story of a man shaped by wealth, fame, and an unshakable belief in himself. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City, the fourth of 5 children of Fred and Mary Trump. His father was a successful real estate developer, known for building middle-class housing across Brooklyn and Queens. From an early age, Donald was energetic, competitive, and confident, qualities that sometimes got him into trouble. At age 13, after disciplinary issues in school, his parents sent him to the New York Military Academy. There, Trump thrived in structure and discipline, excelling in sports and developing the leadership style that would later define him. After attending Fordham University and later transferring to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, Trump graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. He joined his father's business, Elizabeth Trump & Son, but quickly set his sights on Manhattan, the center of wealth and influence. In the 1970s, Donald took over the company, renaming it the Trump Organization, and began developing high-profile projects. Trump's first major success came with the Grand Hyatt Hotel in 1980, followed by the iconic Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue, a gleaming symbol of wealth, success, and self-branding. By the mid-1980s, Trump had become a national celebrity, appearing on magazine covers and portraying himself as the ultimate businessman. The 1980s were a golden age for Trump. He expanded into casinos, airlines, and even football, buying the New Jersey Generals of the USFL. His taste for risk and publicity made him both admired and criticized. But in the early 1990s, his empire began to crack. A combination of over-leveraged deals and an economic downturn led several of his businesses into bankruptcy. Still, Trump managed to recover, negotiating with lenders and reinventing his image as a survivor. He wrote bestsellers like The Art of the Deal and became a fixture in pop culture, from talk shows to tabloids. In 2004, Donald Trump's fame reached a new level with the launch of The Apprentice. The reality show turned his business persona into entertainment, with his famous line, "You're fired," becoming part of American pop culture. The program portrayed Trump as a decisive, successful executive, a master of money and power. Behind the scenes, it revived his brand and introduced him to a new generation of Americans. Trump had flirted with politics for decades, but in 2015, he made it official. He announced his candidacy for President of the United States as a Republican, promising to make America great again. Many dismissed his campaign as a publicity stunt, but Trump defied expectations. Through fiery rallies, direct social media communication, and an outsider's tone, he tapped into voter frustration and reshaped political conversation. In November 2016, Donald Trump shocked the world by defeating Hillary Clinton to become the 45th President of the United States. Trump's presidency was unlike any before it. He focused on tax cuts, deregulation, and America First policies on trade and immigration. He nominated 3 Supreme Court justices and oversaw a booming pre-pandemic economy. But his term was also marked by constant controversy, 2 impeachments, investigations into Russian interference, and criticism of his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Supporters praised him for challenging the establishment. Critics accused him of eroding democratic norms. Through it all, Trump remained defiant, using social media as his direct line to millions of followers. In 2020, Trump lost his re-election bid to Joe Biden, but he refused to concede quietly. His claims of election fraud led to national turmoil and the January 6 Capitol riot, an event that continues to shape his legacy. Even after leaving office, Trump's influence has remained powerful. He continues to hold rallies, endorse candidates, and face multiple legal battles. To his supporters, he's still the voice of the forgotten. To his critics, a symbol of division. Donald Trump's story is one of relentless ambition, of a man who built his name into an empire and turned fame into political power. Whether you view him as a visionary leader or a deeply polarizing figure, his impact on America is undeniable. From the towers of Manhattan to the halls of the White House, Donald Trump's journey shows how one person's belief in their own brand can shape a nation, and possibly its future. The question now isn't just about Donald Trump's past, it's about what comes next. How will his influence continue to shape politics, culture, and the idea of leadership itself?
Take a closer look.
Study his rise, his methods, his message. Understand how one man turned controversy into currency and changed the rules of the game. If you want to explore more stories that shaped modern America, subscribe, share, and join the conversation. Because history doesn't just happen, it's made by those who dare to challenge it.